When you think of classic muscle cars, names like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and Dodge Charger probably come to mind. But what about the GMC Sprint? Often overshadowed by its more famous sibling, the Chevrolet El Camino, the Sprint has a fascinating history that many car enthusiasts might not be aware of. This utility coupe, produced by GMC from 1971 to 1977, combined the functionality of a pickup truck with the performance and style of a muscle car, creating a unique niche vehicle that deserves more recognition. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of the GMC Sprint is the way it defied expectations. In an era when most automakers were scaling back on performance, GMC continued to offer powerful engine options and sporty designs that kept the muscle car spirit alive. The Sprint may have flown under the radar at the time, but today, it's recognized as a hidden gem, a car that deserves more recognition for its role in the history of American muscle. The genesis of the GMC Sprint, 1971 to 1972. Introduced in 1971, the GMC Sprint emerged as a strategic response to the success of the Chevrolet El Camino, which had already established itself as a popular car-truck hybrid. Essentially, a rebranded El Camino, the Sprint shared the same platform, engines, and overall design, with the primary differences being in the badging and minor trim options unique to GMC. This strategy allowed General Motors to appeal to brand-loyal GMC customers while maximizing the appeal of an existing product. Available in two trim levels, the base model and the Sprint Custom, the Sprint offered buyers a choice between simplicity and a more luxurious driving experience. A standout feature from the outset was the 454 cubic inch V8 engine, which delivered substantial power for those seeking performance alongside utility. This engine option firmly positioned the Sprint within the muscle car era despite its unassuming appearance. The 454 V8, capable of producing up to 365 horsepower, aligned with the ongoing muscle car trend, offering Sprint buyers a surprising level of performance. Combine this with the vehicle's lighter weight compared to traditional trucks, the Sprint could excel on the drag strip and the job site, making it a versatile option for a wide range of buyers. The transformation, 1973 to 1977. Now, at first glance, the 1977 GMC Sprint appears to be just another utility coupe, a pickup-style vehicle with a dash of muscle car flair, but there's a twist. The Sprint is essentially a rebadged Chevrolet El Camino. In a clear-cut example of badge engineering, GMC took the El Camino, swapped out the Chevrolet badges for GMC ones, and rolled it out to dealerships as their unique offering. But why would GMC do this? The answer lies in General Motors' strategy during the 1970s. GM aimed to maximize market coverage by offering nearly identical vehicles under different brand names. The idea was simple, yet effective. Provide the same car with minor tweaks or other branding, and you could appeal to brand-loyal customers without the need for extensive additional development costs. The 1977 GMC Sprint was the final model year before the Sprint name was replaced by the GMC Caballero. It came with several engine options, including the 250 cubic inch inline 6 and a variety of V8s, with the 400 cubic inch small block V8 topping the lineup. While not the most powerful engine by 1970s muscle car standards, it still delivered a solid performance with up to 180 horsepower. The 1973 model year marked the beginning of the second generation of the GMC Sprint, bringing significant design changes that reflected the broader shift in automotive trends during the 1970s. While the industry was increasingly focused on safety and fuel efficiency, the Sprint retained much of its performance pedigree, particularly with the introduction of the Sprint SP, a performance-oriented package equivalent to the Chevrolet El Camino SS. The Sprint SP featured unique badging, striping, and powerful engine options, including the iconic 454 V8. The SP package also included enhancements like a sport-tuned suspension and heavy-duty springs, contributing to improved handling and a more aggressive stance. These features underscored GMC's commitment to maintaining the muscle car ethos even as the industry began to prioritize other factors. Throughout the mid-1970s, the Sprint underwent minor cosmetic updates, with its design and mechanical components remaining largely unchanged. The focus remained on preserving the vehicle's dual identity as both a reliable workhorse and a stylish personal vehicle. By this time, the Sprint had garnered a loyal following, appealing to buyers who appreciated its unique combination of practicality and car-like comfort. 1977, the peak before the shift. By 1977, the GMC Sprint had firmly established itself as a reliable and versatile vehicle, albeit one that was often overshadowed by its Chevrolet counterpart. The 1977 model year was among the last before the Sprint was rebranded as the Caballero in 1978, signaling the end of an era for the Sprint nameplate. Despite the impending change, the 1977 Sprint continued to offer a range of engine options, from an economical inline-six to the powerful 454 V8, catering to a broad spectrum of buyers. As the 1970s drew to a close, the automotive landscape was undergoing significant transformation. The muscle car era was fading, and with it, the emphasis on high-performance vehicles like the GMC Sprint. The rebranding of Sprint as the Caballero reflected this shift, moving the car toward a more refined and upscale image that was in line with evolving customer preferences. The beginning of a new name, the 1978 GMC Sprint Caballero. In 1978, GMC rebranded the Sprint as the Caballero, a name that would carry the model through the end of its production in 1987. The 1978 GMC Sprint Caballero redefined the utility coupe segment by blending luxury with practicality. Inside, it featured high-quality materials, plush upholstery, and wood grain trim, creating an inviting atmosphere. Sound-deadening materials enhanced the cabin's quietness, making it more comfortable for long drives. Optional features like power windows, air conditioning, and an upgraded audio system further elevated the luxury experience. Now, under the hood, the Caballero offered engine choices ranging from a 350 cubic inch V8 to a 400 cubic inch small block V8, delivering ample performance for everyday driving and light hauling. The Caballero's combination of power and practicality, along with its distinctive badging and chrome accents, made it a standout model that appealed to buyers seeking a vehicle capable of serving dual purposes. 1973 GMC Sprint SP, unleashing the hidden muscle. The 1973 GMC Sprint SP was a high-performance variant that merged the practicality of a utility coupe with the thrill of a powerful engine. Featuring a 350 cubic inch V8 engine producing 175 horsepower, the Sprint SP provided drivers with the choice between a 3-speed manual transmission or a 3-speed turbo hydromatic automatic, catering to a wide range of driving preferences. Visually, the Sprint SP stood out with bold stripes running along its side and across the hood, giving it a menacing stance that hinted at its performance capabilities. Inside, bucket seats and a center console with additional gauges, including a tachometer, created a cockpit-like environment. These features, coupled with upgraded materials like vinyl or cloth upholstery, made the Sprint SP a unique blend of style and performance. As one of the last muscle cars of its era, the 1973 Sprint SP is highly coveted by collectors today. Its rarity, combined with its performance heritage, makes it a legendary vehicle among enthusiasts, representing a time when power and practicality coexisted in perfect harmony. The legacy of the GMC Sprint, a blend of utility and style. The legacy of the GMC Sprint is a testament to the versatility and innovation of American automotive engineering during the 1970s. Though often overshadowed by the more popular Chevrolet El Camino, the Sprint carved out its niche, appealing to buyers who valued its unique blend of utility, performance, and style. The Sprint's ability to serve as both a reliable workhorse and a stylish personal vehicle made it a precursor to the modern crossover. The rebranding of Sprint as the Caballero in 1978 marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, reflecting broader changes in the automotive industry. The Caballero continued the tradition of the Sprint, offering a similar blend of utility and comfort, but with a more refined image. Today, the GMC Sprint is remembered as a vehicle that embodies the best of both worlds, the practicality of a pickup truck, and the driving experience of a car. It remains a popular choice among collectors and enthusiasts, many of whom appreciate its rarity and the story it tells about a time when the lines between different vehicle types were not as clearly defined as they are today.